Alrighty, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys, if I don't lag out here, okay, I'm going to show you guys how to do all the Farms for Covenant items. As you can see, I have gotten myself 30 of each of them. Sunlights, Proofs, Pale Tongues, Vertebra Shackles. Well, I've done this one already. I'll show you that again, just in case. And Human Dregs. And I'll show you the prizes for them. I've already done the Wolves one. But let's just do a little recap. I'm going to go ahead and put on our fun helm. So for the Wolves Blood Swordgrass, we want to come to the Halfway Fortress New. Keep Ruins. This is what I find to be the easiest, and I find having the Chaos Fireball is best. But if you do it early in the game, you might not have access to the shed. And you can take these guys down pretty easily. Each one of them has a very small chance to drop one of them. Swordgrasses, and if you stay at the bonfire, the bodies and the loot will disappear. So you want to grab the loot as you kill them before resting at the bonfire. See that Yummy has now disappeared. And you'll get a bunch of other random stuff too. This is by far the easiest one to do, and you can do it early. Alrighty, to the perimeter now. This is where we can get Pale Tongues. Pale Tongues you use to reallocate your stats or change your appearance through Rosarita, or whatever her name is pronounced in this, for the Fingers Covenant. But it's also used to upgrade the Fingers Covenant as well. These are actually easier and faster than the Wolf of Farron. But, well, not easier, but faster, because they drop a little better, but not as easy to do. And this is like the bonfire right after the one we were just at, so they're pretty close together. Another thing you can do here, if you want to get both Pale Tongues and Swordgrass at the same time, and if you're willing to do a little bit of waiting, just come up here, stand behind these trees. These guys will start walking. Just let them walk all the way up to where those birdmen things are. Eventually, they'll see one another and start fighting. Alrighty. So, with them occupied doing that, we can just come over here and get these guys. Be mindful of your health. Well, nothing too exciting that time. Can increase your drop rate by chugging these. Oh, and the equipment I'm using. This raises item discovery by, I want to say, 100. You can see that it is 353. bottom right hand corner right above attunement item discovery. So if I take this off, it's now 253. So that gives us a bonus. This one gives us a 50-point bonus. It's only the +0 ring, so it's not the best. And this also gives us a 50+ bonus. And that's you get that from the Crystal Sage Boss Soul, transposing it. I got mine from my alternate character, so I still have the Boss Soul. I didn't have to use it, but you certainly can. The spell is not very good, but if you're going for like the spell achievement, and you might consider wanting to hold off on that. Okay, chug. You're wearing the Mimic Helm. Watch your health. Come on down here, see if we got any nice yummies. Try this one more time. See how absolutely fabulous we can get this going. Now, if you're plenty strong, you can just kill these guys outright, and you don't have to wait for them to do anything. With a little luck, you'll be getting plenty of Pale Tongues in quick time. Anyway, we have our 30 already, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. But those two Dark Knights, those will drop the Pale Tongues, and those weird woodland creatures drop the I think they're called Grus. They drop the Wolf's Grass. Anyway, and those are by far the easiest to do, with the Pale Tongues having a much higher drop rate than the Wolf's Grass. But the Wolf's Grass, you can do really, really quickly at that first spot that I showed you. Alright, next. This is probably one of the better ones as well. It's rare, it takes a while, but you get a lot of experience doing it. You also get Embers, Titanite Chunks, and large Titanite Shards, as well as way more armor than you could ever want that you'll probably never use. But yeah, simply just come here, whack this guy in the back, always drops something. Oh. Okay, what do I have equipped? I don't have everything I need, but I can actually take that off for this. He might hear me, but he won't be able to turn around fast enough to do anything about it 9 times out of 10. No. Or you can just chuck 2 of them out at him. I mean, you probably won't be able to get him down in one shot, like I do, and it isn't even really one shot. It's just the lava pool finishes him off with the stats where I'm at right now. But chucking 2 is easy enough. And lots of fun drop items from him. Anyway, those are for sunlight metals. Next on the list, human dregs. This one is somewhat obnoxious, but it is not the most obnoxious one. This is by far the best way I found to do it, and you do want to use this so they can't hear you. Come up to about here, use your rusted coin, and go for him. Go for him. Since there are 3 of them there, you get 3 chances to get 1 or possibly more, like that. But you need to be at a level where you can take them out quickly, like that. So I found Great Chaos Fire Orb is really, really good for that. Alrighty, next, Anorlando. This one is super obnoxious. It will take a long time. You'll get decent experience for it, but you don't get the chunks or the embers like you do with the sunlight metal farm. And unfortunately, well, we could do it with this. I find that it's nicer to do it with a I find it's nicer to do it with the Dark Drags, but you might not have gone into the DLC to do that yet. Now, and just to give you a heads up, my Pyro Flame is indeed at +10. It's the regular one. And stats, I've got 52 and 60 for faith and intelligence, respectively. You probably don't need them that high to get one hit kills on most of these guys, but you want it to be somewhat high. For these guys, however, I find the best route with my stats, the way they are, I have it, is to use this. Sword clutch. Bellowing. Not enough still. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's not, no, wrong one. There we go. Dark Clutch. it's not, yeah, I'm not using sorcery, I'm using dark. Or I'm not using magic, I'm using dark damage. Chug about here. As soon, fire about the time you think you're going to lock on, then lock on, and you'll get him. This guy's easier, he doesn't have a spear, so he doesn't actually charge you. And then just run back down. I find that's the best way to do it. It's quicker than the load screen for using a homeward bone or a coiled sword fragment. And the one copper coin will last for 2 runs of this. So that's how you get the Proof of Concord count. And now for the Vertebra Shackles, which is, without a doubt, the worst farm in the game. Good news is that you could farm them with a friend if you have a friend that's willing to do this with you. And I showed that in a previous video that I think I labeled leveling up the Mound Makers. Anyway, let's do it. Catacombs of Catharsis. These guys, the farm is really horrible. I usually come right here, pop a rusted coin, get my teleport item on, come over, and do that. These guys are not predictable at all. Sometimes they give you a good pattern like that, other times they get on you first. And while I don't think dying is very likely if you're high enough level, they can slow you down by hitting you a few times. And yeah, sometimes the lock-on messes with you as well. And yep, just repeat the process. The drop rate is about as low as the Proof of Concords. I would say it's even lower. And it's less predictable and less easy to memorize how to move. With magic, anyway. Physical attacks might be different, like weapons and stuff, but with magic I find that, random things happen all the time when doing this particular grind. And yeah, it's obnoxious. Yeah, just come over here, run across and into this one. I like to switch over to my teleport while I'm there, and I wait for the rock to pass, or the whatever you want to call it. The ball of bones. And yeah, as you can see, they just do whatever. Anyway, they do drop, the Vertebra Shackles do drop from them. It's not a easy drop, but it is a drop. Rare, but okay. Now let's turn this stuff in. Travel. Rosaria's bedchamber. It's Rosaria. What do I call her? Rosarita or something? Okay, let's get her prizes. Now we've already done her respec once, which costed us a pale tongue. I don't think that counts, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give her 9, just to see if that does anything. Come on. Offer pale tongue. 9. Ooh, offer pale tongue. 9, yes. Okay. Didn't do squat. Okay, we get our obscure ring for gaining first level, and for gaining the second level, we get the Mangrub Staff. Okay. That's all of the prizes. You can alter appearance, reallocate attributes. We're not going to do any of that. Alrighty. Shrine Bonfire. That dude likes to that dude is a monster, and even though he's not really aggressive, he does interfere with your ability to use the bonfire sometimes, which is obnoxious. Alrighty. I'm losing my train of thought here. What we got here? We got, oh, vertebrates, yeah. I'll do those last. We got these, those, and those. Okay. Let's do sunlights, as those are the next easiest one to do. Travel. Okay, Dragon Slayer armor is closest. You can access this from just regular Lothric Castle, though, if you have it available. You don't have to have the archives available to do this. I don't think so, anyway. Could be wrong. Maybe you do. But I'm pretty sure you don't. I'm pretty sure I turned these in before defeating Yorm. You do have to unlock this door from the other side first, just so you know. Alrighty, pray at the sunlight altar. Offer sunlight medals. Yes, all 30 of them. Alrighty, we get Sacred Oath and Great Lightning Spear. Sacred Oath, I believe, is the level 1. Great Lightning Spear is the level 2. Okay. So, 10 sunlight medals for Sacred Oath. 30 total for Lightning Spear. Next, we'll do the Human Drags. Water Reserve. I went the wrong way. Alright, come on over here. We get Great Deep Soul, and we get Archdeacon's Great Staff. Neither of those are really that obscenely, noticeably good, but there they are. Alrighty. Prison Tower. This is where we turn in our Concords. Oh, and the Great Deep Souls were for 10, and the staff was for 30. There you are, Neil.
Oh, good lady. If I can... My blade of the dark moon, your this is all pleased, as a shade of pulses I would speak.
Okay, so we get the Dark Moon Ring, and what Dark Moon Ring is for level 1, and Dark Moon Blade, that's for level 2.
Off so soon, may the dark moon...
And finally, let's turn in those vertebra shackles. Pit of Hollows. Pray at the altar, offer vertebra shackle, yeah. 30. There you go. And we get Bloodlust, which is a sword for level 1. And we get Warmth, the Pyromancy, for level 2. Alrighty, and that is the Covenants for you. I did the Wolf in the earlier episode, so you'll have to go back and see that if you want. And I will do the Church Spears one later when we unlock that with the Ring City DLC. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you like and subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comment. Oh, hold on a second. Wait a minute. There's one more thing I have to show you guys. Okay. I missed a chest in my playthrough that's an important chest. Alright. That's chest. Yeah, there's more up there if you really want to go get them. Right here, this fabulous chest tucked away here. I was busy dealing with that giant monstrosity and opening these big double doors the only time I came through here in my playthrough. But in there is Estus Shard. Just wanted to make sure you guys were able to see that. Sorry I couldn't open the chest for you guys live, but it just happened.
Your path is gentlemen, if we meet again. Gentlemen, if we meet. Gentlemen, if we.
She's not happy about that. Okay. Let's turn in our Estus Shard. Got giant skulls sometimes, so cool. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you like and subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.